If you've spent any time in Melbourne since 1992, you've probably seen Snuff Puppets. Maybe you saw their oil-guzzling skeletons at the 2019 global climate strikes, or the viral video of their 26-metre-tall mother puppet who gave birth to a blinking baby puppet in the CBD in 2016. They've toured 30 countries, performed hundreds of stage and festival shows, and turned thousands of heads at protests and rallies. They're hard to miss. Today, 31 years of these colossal handmade creatures live in a supernatural zoo at Footscray's 100-year-old drill hall warehouse, under the care of co-artistic directors Andy Freer and Nick Wilson.
Too good. I'm Alex. Nice to meet you. Nick. What are you doing in there?
We're just setting up our big cochlea.
I'm Andy. I'm the co-artistic director and founder and CEO of Snuff Puppets, and you're here in the drill hall. This is our home, headquarters of Snuff Puppets for 20 years. At the moment it's one big zone, and this is our shelves of history of puppets. Some puppets here are like 30 years old. The strip here is like our first show we made back in 92, 93, called Scary. My mum was quite artistic. My dad was a scientist. You just put them on like this.
The company?
It's all right. And then the beat works like that. All our puppets, we hide the puppeteers, so you don't actually see a human operating it. So that's part of the magic, is people just see these creatures moving and they don't know how they're working. Every puppet is like almost giving birth, and you invest so much time. But it's years and years of puppets. I mean, this snake is pretty damn incredible.
It's been quite a journey to get to this point. From first just sculpting a skull and going, yeah, we'll work out the rest later, to then having to work out the rest later. I was quite involved in student activism, and when I saw Snuff Puppets, there was something about that energy, about that rebellion and stuff, but it was just shown in a more positive light. There's something that puppets, because they're kind of at an arm's length from reality, they're able to just show you things in a different sort of sillier, more playful way that lets you get away with stuff. You're in this cool little convertible.
Converted mobility scooter.
But of course you got layers and layers of
Ski
stuff on you. This is the muscle, and then you got the bone, and then you've got the scales on top of that, and you're towing about 24 trailers behind you. And then so I'm actually kneeling on that platform.
So he's strapped down with his head in.
Got that climber's harness on.
With his harness on. We're evolving and just moving forward, and just kind of with this huge kind of body of work behind us that we're kind of still dipping into and still using.
Some of the acts, they've had such incredible longevity that still, core repertoire in terms of our roaming acts and stuff. They've been around 20 plus years, been all over the world and been performed to so many people.